What's good, people? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're just going to be doing a quick little review, really, I guess, on the new Thames branch lines. My bad. Without further ado, we'll get cracking. I'll be honest with you, I don't actually know a lot about this particular route in person. I haven't been there myself, so I'm not going to comment on how good the actual route is itself. But there is one thing I want to check out, and it's that new signal thing with the signal tokens. Sounds pretty cool. I think we're set up, so let's get cracking. It's been a little while since I've been in this train as well, but at first hand I can tell you that the sounds are better, I think. Always nice. In fact, to be honest with you, I find sounds like the most important thing, to be honest. And graphics, obviously, but you know. So here we are, pulling up at Maidenhead platform for number 4. Brakes are a bit sensitive. What a great, okay, that's a bit strange. Let's see. Okay, we'll do the second one then. We will do the second one. "25 minutes. Should be alright, shouldn't it? If you are just jumping in, we are literally doing a little video on the Thames branch. Literally just picked it up today. Hope everyone is doing good. So I think we'll just quickly get this all set up correctly. Is there markers for that? Yeah. Okay. Let's have a little visual. LEDs look good on the marker lights. Station looks pretty decent. Quite a nice level of detail, to be fair. It does look pretty nice. Just have a quick little mooch about. Open the windows. Don't mind me, everybody. Just close that door. Someone a moment now.
You didn't close the door.
Right. So let's see. So the platforms look alright, to be honest. Quite a nice level of detail in there, and the old paint jobs. See all the cables as well for all the timetable systems. Interesting. So yeah, so far it looks alright. Looks like your kind of standard higher tier route, I'd say. You know, better get cracking now, aren't we? Yeah, closed. Spin that round. Right. Let's lock them doors up. Get cracking. God, we haven't. There we go.
The next station is the Most Plant. This is a Great Western Railway service to Holland.
Wow. Tell you what, the audio is pretty spot on. Pretty spot on. Looking left and right, you can hear things properly as you'd expect. Not too bad. A little bit there. Lovely old job. I was going to say, hopefully this speeds up a little bit, to be fair. Engines sound like. But first value of it sounded pretty decent. Tell you what, I don't know whether they've changed the actual audio files themselves, or whether they've just made like the spatial audio sound better, but pretty good. Tell you what makes me laugh, yeah, about the announcements. Don't get me wrong, it is fantastic having them in there. But don't it make you laugh? Like you've got one person saying one bit, and then the other geezer jumping in. It's like, why couldn't she say the whole thing? It's like, yes, I'm going to take over now. I'm going to finish your sentence. Sounds good though, it is cool. Very realistic. Alright people, hope you're doing well.
This is the Most Plant. Do not try to board or leave the train when the doors are closing. This is a Great Western Railway service to Holland. The next station is Cooker.
It's Cooker. I'll tell you what, the sounds are pretty decent. I know I keep saying it, but I like it. I mean, let's have a little quick outside pull away shot or whatever you want to call it, because I'm telling you, unless they change the sounds of this in the Great Western Remastered, then these are like completely new sounds, and I think they're pretty decent. horn. That's brilliant. Honestly, the spatial awareness they've done on this, the way it goes from right to left and that's spot on. Very nice. Oh my god. Why did that happen? I'm trying to open the window. It's already open. Right, let's see. Yeah, no, a little bit. Nah, these sounds are good. Very good. Big snap around here. Hello everybody. Just going to check the tickets quickly, mate, because someone in the front here doesn't want to bother doing it, so yeah, don't worry about it, mate, it's alright. Got to look where they're going, haven't we? Pretty decent. Scenery is pretty decent. Track joint sound good. Got a different variation there, different plants and that. And I know it sounds ridiculous, but it really does make a hell of a difference. Even just like the little flying bits of wildlife and that. Like, it was good. And I'll tell you what, just braking on this as well, right? I don't know if anyone else noticed it. It might have been on Train Sim Classic, to be fair, but this particular train, well, it might have been a 166, but you know, they're basically the same thing anyway, aren't they? But I could have sworn that when you brake, the engines used to ramp up a little bit, and I couldn't help but notice that was a bit unrealistic, and obviously it doesn't happen on here, so yeah. Another funny thing is that this place is actually called Cookham. Okay, sounds excellent. Detail, probably going to give it the same, to be fair. It's pretty excellent. There's the tension in here. I'm happy. It is good.
This is Cookham. Do not try to board or leave the train when the doors are closing. This is a Great Western Railway service to Thames. The next station is Bourne End.
Trying to figure out who to listen to then. We had one person coming out the speakers on our platform. And then the one in the train. Looks like that might be a active working GSMR as well, which is cool.
The next station is Bourne End.
Now that is cool. There must be a bit of an incline that's taking us time to speed up. Haha, look at that fence panel. Ah, that's jokes. house, isn't it? Imagine living there. Yeah, it's not bad, you know. Not bad at all. I must say I'm much more of like a mainline kind of person, to be honest, with more trains and, you know, traffic and more tracks to change around on and stuff like that, but this is supposed to be a branch line, so I can't exactly knock it for that, can I? No. I like it. And I'll be totally honest with you, yeah, when I see that obviously it came with like a 165 or 166 or whatever, although that may be realistic and it might be the actual train that they use on the route in real life, at face value I was a little bit kind of, oh really? But I can honestly say the sound of this thing, and just that, like, that's so cool. It's just supposed to be something decent on this bridge as well. Nicely constructed. Lovely. Gotta slow down really. I'll tell you what, these brakes are banging. I'll tell you what, people, what we're gonna do is once we're dealt with this station, I'm going to mute the microphone until the next stop, so it's just like pure audio. Tell you what, these brakes are like proper. Unlock the outdoors.
This is a Great Western Railway service to Barnet only. The next station is Barnet.
This is pretty cool. I like it. So we're going to have to change cabins here as well by the looks of it. Which is always a nice little touch, to be honest. With a little mooch about outside. Wow. So the one time I want to actually open the window, I open the door, and the same.
The train at platform 1 is the 0540 Great Western Railway service to Barnet, calling at Barnet only. All passengers intending to
Contactless
travel
payments
the
accepted.
service, please join the train now,
Lovely.
as it is ready to leave. Platform 1 for the 0540
Telling people that the
Great
train's ready to
Western
leave, mate. We're
Railway
still on the
service
platform.
to Barnet, which is
Checking the
ready
place
to
out.
leave.
Yeah, nice. It is cool. I like it. And as I say, you know, the more premium kind of routes, well, you know, you're looking at 32 quid. And at face value, I'll be completely honest, the way that this is performing versus the other ones is a lot better. And when you think about it, half of that price really at £14 something. You know, at face value I thought, you know what, we're just going to get a route and they're going to stick the same old train in it from years ago. But it ain't. It's, you know, the model might be the same, whatever, cool, but the sounds are sick. So at face value, we haven't even done the signal tokens and stuff yet, but 100% I recommend this route straight away. For half the price of one of the higher tiered stuff, you can't grumble. Because effectively it is a new train. Like the sound of it, the way it performs, like everything, it's, yeah, I like it. So we'll get changed up into the other cab No, I don't. What are you talking about? I was sitting here, have I? Sorry. Even though we're going to get up again in a sec. Okay, so we're locking the doors. Please tell me we're going to be changing ends. What the hell? So it hasn't actually said you need to change ends.
This is a Great Western
Well, I think
Railway service
we've got to do
to
it properly, haven't
Marlow.
we, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm not even sure where. We'll just put it on full service. And then we'll go to the master key, lock it. And we will put them as tails. I don't think we have to mess about with anything else. Yeah, I must admit, I'm a little bit like, you know, I mean, theoretically I could have put the thing in reverse. But I just don't feel like that's realistic. Do you know what I mean? It's not like the geezer's going to sit down there and be like, yeah, alright mate, yeah, we'll just hang your head out the window, put it in reverse. But like I say, I'm not complaining. Like, you're physically able to go back down to the other cab, and we're able to drive it from here, so it's not a problem. But I think it'd have prompted us to say, look guys, we've got to change ends now. I probably preferred that a little bit, but like I say, it's not a complaint. Right, let's put the marker lights on. There we go. Right, I think we can get cracking, to be fair. Yep. Nice. Give it the beans. To 15 miles an hour, obviously. Anyway, I did actually say before we got to this station that I'd stop the microphone for a few minutes just till the next stop. So I'm actually going to turn the microphone off now, but I'll speak to you at Marlow. If you have just joined in, thank you very much for joining the stream. We are just doing a little bit of audio right now till Marlow, where I'll be sort of finishing off this scenario, if you like, timetable service, whatever you want to call it, and kind of giving my verdict on it and what I kind of think of the route so far. Got a few more timetables to do most likely on the stream, so stick around. We'll be doing a few. Give it a nice good test and check out what's going on. If you have got any like requests, you want to look at anything in particular or a different view or whatever, please just let me know in the comments and we'll get something sorted out, yeah? Anyway, I'll speak to you at Marlow. Alright then people, so we're now at Marlow. Again, I've not really got much to add on what I've already said. Like, I like it. It's good. I like it a lot more than what I thought I was gonna. But yeah, the sounds on that really do make a difference compared to like the old one. So yeah, it's definitely worth the money. Oh, a saloon, mate! I didn't even get to finish reading that. What did it say? Something about an MCP panel. Let's just lock the doors anyway. Apparently it's fine now. Do I go back now or what's the crack? No, just want us to lock the doors. Okay. Very good. Very good. I like it. A little bit confused of where the signal tokens are, to be fair. But I'll take it. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. I'm sure there's a time and place to do it. Like I say, I'm not really aware of the actual route in real life, so got no idea. Bad boys turned on. Open the window. So if you're in the UK at the moment, you know it's a bit spicy outside. Where are we? Slough. So we actually are on the Great Western Main Line at the sec, technically. Just quite cool. If you do like any particular view, or you know you'd rather me drive in a cab or drive externally, like, just say, it's not a problem. But as I say, this is the first time I've played this route, first time I've driven the updated version of this train, and yeah, go grab it. Even before I've done the signal token, it's like, just go grab it. It's definitely worth. Definitely. Get a little external leaving departure. Because why not? Would have been nice if we had like a HST or something fly through, you know, in the meantime. There's an ambulance. Right then. Tell you what, they've done a spot on job of that audio. I know I keep on saying it, but audio's a big deal, especially in like a simulator. And it's good, really good. Oh my god, what's happened? Very good scenery and like the surrounding areas. Like, look, you've got whole streets and stuff, flat blocks. You don't normally get that kind of attention to detail. Even just a bit of graffiti on there. It is good, very good. We are speeding a little bit. And the track joint sounds fantastic. get kind of used to the throttle and brake. But when you put the brakes on, they are on. Should do it.
Platform 1 for the 0536 Great Western Railway service.
So here we are at Windsor.
This train will terminate here.
I must admit, looks like we've got another like terminal station, which is pretty cool. Again, another change of the cabins. I like it. I'm not quite sure where we're supposed to go out of here though. Like, are we just going to go back to Slough or find out? Oh, that was it. Okay. Fair enough. Well, that's interesting. Another 8-minute one. That's back to Slough, Twyford. So there's a few on there. So hang on, if we've done that one, there's just nowhere. That's to Marlow. Okay. So we might as well do the return that we just done to go back to Slough. Hello people, if you just joined the live. We are doing a little look at the Thames branch line. Get them windows down. You know the drill. If you like this kind of video, don't forget to drop a subscribe, drop a comment in, like the video. Doing plenty more bits like this. Got another route I want to talk about as well, which will be in a different stream. But this is nice. It is nice. Might as well close the doors early, mightn't we, eh? Get cracking. Passenger door has become stuck. Is it still stuck, or can we go? No, that's better. I just want to open. Yeah. Okay. There it is. Look. I'm gonna close that one. Okay. Tell you what. Sorry, mate, but you're in a way sitting there. Like, it's convenient for me to get out and that, but okay, right, let's go.
The next station is Slack. This is a Great Western Railway service to Slack.
Is that car doors closing? I sure as hell hope that that's supposed to be tractors. Must have been car doors. That's mad. Again, detail, guys. Very good. This is cool. Bit stuttery there, but I think that's pretty generic across the majority of trains in London. You just kind of get used to it. Any other viewers, have you got this route or map, or are you thinking about getting it? Drop something down in the comments. Tell me what you guys think of it from what you've seen so far. Do you think it's worth grabbing it, or are you going to give it a miss? As I say, I think it's absolutely fantastic. And like I say, I like it a lot more than what I thought I was going to. Hell of a lot more. You know, the streets, just everything about it is just top tier. I think I might do a little video on the Class 90 as well. Just because I've seen like a few people having a little moan about it, to be fair. And whilst I can appreciate that, you know, fair play, maybe it should have been better at release, whatever, like,
Thank you for travelling with Great Western Rail.
I got it after a couple of months, I think. And I'll be honest with you, I love it. I think it's really good. So I think we're now pulling into Slough. Yeah, we are. Cool. Very like stop-starty kind of route. A lot of slowing down, speeding up, changing ends. It is cool. I like it though. Yeah, it's cool. Like, even if you think about the fact that, okay, cool, we've got a 165, you've had it before, whatever. Not this one, you ain't. The sound on this is mad. It's so much better than the original. So yeah, I think that's brilliant, to be fair. Probably should get back in there. Just gonna end it now as well, innit? Let's see what it does.
board or leave the train when the doors are closing. This is a Great Western Railway service to Henley on Thames. The next station is Shipley.
Still yet to see any of these signal tokens. I haven't seen nothing about that yet. But as I say, I haven't done any of the tutorials or anything like that, so I might even supposed to be doing it, but it hasn't told me, so we'll see. Might not even be at the right bit of the route, to be honest, but we will see. Probably just gave people the shock of their lives whilst braking there, but oh well.
Shipley. Do not try to board or leave the train when the doors are closing. This is a Great Western Railway service to Henley and Henley. The next station is Henley.
So it looks like the next station is the last one again, which is interesting because we still haven't played around with signal tokens yet. As I say, it's my first time on the route. Don't really know it at all, to be fair to you, but it does look nice. Just see the little Asda workers there walking down the path.
We are now approaching Henry where this train terminates. Please take all your belongings with you. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform and take care when stepping down from the train. On behalf of the on-train crew, thank you for travelling with Great Western Railway. We wish you a safe and pleasant journey.
So I am going to go and take a break. Quick 5 minutes if that. But don't you worry people, I'll be back within no time at all. Where we'll be doing probably the next scenario, to be honest with you. Sorry, timetable. So yeah, as I say, give me a few minutes and I'll be back. Go to the timetable options. Just quickly see what we're going to be doing next. Okay, so the next one is Slough to Windsor and Eton Central. And then, yeah, probably just keep following the task, to be fair, but I do want to try and see where these signal tokens are at. If anyone knows where them signal tokens are at, please, 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 please speak out, pop something in the comments, tell me what's going on. Like I say, I haven't done the tutorials because, I don't know, I just didn't bother, to be honest. I wanted to jump straight in. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you know. And I'll speak to you in a few minutes.
Retro.
Purchase your tracks today. Purchase your tracks today. Purchase your tracks today.
And it's time to do the next service. Alright, let's see. So let's go for that one in 8 minutes. How are we all doing, people? I hope we're all doing good. Certainly I myself. Fuse panel. Wow. Okay. Doors probably won't unlock, will they? Maybe they will. Where's the fuse panel? Maybe that's not the fuse panel. Not actually sure where it could be, to be honest. We can also still hear people chatting and that, so everyone's alright. Let's put the reverse one forward. Okay. I'm actually going to ignore that circuit breaker for a minute. Just see if the train will operate without it. Get the windows open as usual. Nothing passing yet. But we'll see. We will see. Okay, I'll take that back. That was cool. Again, little details. It's all about the details. Always. Every single time. It's a very blue jacket. They look green round here as well, look. Green trousers. More green trousers. Green jacket. Oh look, he's got the same jacket. Yo guys, did you go to the same shop? Look. He's got his sandwiches with him, bless him. Oh my god, look Anna, look, they got matching. He's like, yeah babes, you'll go grab the coffee. I'll wait outside to get the tickets. Nah, sorry, that's madness. But again, I'm not complaining. Like, look at the amount of people coming out of here. You cannot complain. They've done a nice job. But I must admit, help me. We need help. Yep, okay. Let's get out of here. Lock the old doors up. Okay. Okay, so right. So we've done what, like 3 or 4, maybe 5 timetable services now, and we haven't hit any of those signal tokens yet. How many have we done? 6. Maidenhead sidings to Maidenhead, well, we've done that already. Have we been to Bourne End? No, we haven't been to Bourne End yet, so I might actually skip just to see what Bourne End is all about, I think. Let's have a go on that. I think I said it earlier, but if anyone does actually know where the signal tokens operate to and from and that, drop a comment. It'd be interesting to find out. Get the windows open. I like the way you've got like the LEDs. They look pretty decent in this one. Very good. How are we all doing, people? Are we all okay? Have we all had good days and that? What are we saying? Here, another train. It's an HST. Yep, there we go. Please, please, please put the branding on it. Why can't they do that?
is Plymouth Flat. Do not try to board or leave the train when the doors are closing. This is a Great Western Railway service to Bournemouth. The next station is Cookham. Great Western Railway service to Bourne Airport. The next station is Bourne Airport. are now approaching Bournemouth, where this train comes. Please take all your belongings with you. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform, and take care when stepping down from the train. On behalf of the on-train crew, thank you for travelling with Great Western Railway. We wish you a safe and pleasant journey.
Platform 2 for the 0612 Great Western Railway service on Maidenhead. This train will terminate here. Platform 1 for the 0613 Great Western Railway service on Barnet. This train will terminate here.
Right then, people, I think we're going to wrap this one up there. I have to say, if you haven't got this route and you're thinking about it, or you even thought about maybe not getting it, I would urge you to completely change your mind on that, because if I'm totally honest, I was thinking about not getting it. You know, I looked at it, I thought, yeah, we're going to get the same old class 165s and 166s that we've already got and had for time, but honestly they are nothing like they were before. The sands are a lot better, everything runs smooth, it's a nice smooth route, there's plenty of stuff moving about. As you can see, I think we were on that other platform last time, and it's just nice to see like the different ways you can go. I mean, you know, I'm half tempted to just go and run back to the train, to be honest with you, get on it, just have a little ride. But I'm not actually sure, where's that going? What's that one saying? Falling out. One end. Well, it's here, mate. I think we could sit here, just see what happens. I think we can just sit down there. Yeah, I don't know, honestly, if you haven't bought it yet and you're thinking about it and you're ifing and ahhing about it, just buy it. It's literally like half the price of the other like top tier routes, and it's so detailed. The sounds are spot on. There's plenty of services in that to do. It just looks mint. Proper mint. I'm not actually going to do the service. I don't know why it's still telling me the objectives, because I'm just a passenger. Hopefully there's a driver. Yeah, there we go. Oh look, the other one's coming out at the same time. That's weird. But cool. That is pretty cool actually, look at that. What's it look as a passenger, eh? Let's have a little look. Not too bad, but I have to say I'm not. If I had to be picky, that chair looks a bit wide, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? The rest of it's pretty good. Pretty good. The outside as well. So a little much about. Is that? What's that? Someone got a text. That's jokes. Is there a push to stop button? Nah, of course there ain't, it's not a bus. What a plonker. If you have just joined the chat, welcome yourselves in. We've done a few services already, driven them up and down, and now we're literally just like chilling, just seeing what it's like to be a passenger as well. Hopefully don't catch a cold as well, because it's all people seem to do in this game at the moment is just sneeze. Proper loud as well. I was sitting in the driver's seat of another train the other day, and the bloke behind me, literally, that was sitting here, sounded like he sneezed on my head. As I say, we are a pretty new channel, just starting out.
This is Cookham. Do not try to board or leave the train when the doors are closing. This is a Great Western Railway service to Maidenhead. The next
rude.
station is First Platte.
Thank you very much for the announcement. Anyway, as I was saying, we are pretty much a new YouTube channel, just pretty much starting out, to be honest with you. Doing a lot of Train Sim World content at the moment. Do a bit of Euro Truck Simulator as well, people like that. I am going to be doing some Microsoft Flight Simulator content soon as well. That'll probably be quite interesting actually. I've got half the cockpit for an Airbus. I don't know if people know, but I think they're called Wing Control now, but it used to be called Wind Wing. They basically build a lot of parts for the inside of an Airbus and Boeing aircraft as well, but I've gone for Airbus. So yeah, we've got like a flight control unit, a landing gear panel, we've got the joystick, we've got the thrusters and reverse, all the switches for the engines, speed brakes, flaps, you name it, we've got it. It's pretty cool. I've got a radio as well, so obviously any people that like VATSIM and that, again, it's going to be coming on the channel soon. So if you do like that kind of thing, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. drop a comment down below of what you'd like to see on the channel. If there's anything that I can do better as well, any tips, appreciated. Yeah, so as I was saying, flight simulator content will be coming soon. Got a lot of stuff to plug in, and I prefer to do like a full flight as well, you know, A to B, maybe like a 2-3 hour flight, something like that. Not too short but not too long either. We'll have like air traffic control in that as well, so you know, we'll be able to hear everything that's said in between myself and the controllers. Not gonna lie to you, I'm not a massive aviation specialist. I know my planes and that a little bit, but in terms of like the language you talk to with the air traffic controllers is a bit limited, to be honest with you, but it's all part of the fun. It is all part of the fun. We've got the Phoenix A319, the 320 and the 321. I've got a PMDG 737 and the 777 freighter. So yeah, there's plenty of stuff to come. I've got the London to Brighton route to do on Train Sim World as well, which I might do a little bit later on tonight, perhaps. Might be one for tomorrow, to be fair. But yeah, as I say, this is the Train Sim World 6 Thames branch. If you are new to the live stream and you want to see what it's like to drive these trains up and down the line, I've actually done a few driver runs up and down, tried to capture as much audio as possible of like
This is
the cab and externally.
Do not try to board or leave the train when the doors are closing. This is a Great Western Railway service to Maidenhead. The next station is Maidenhead.
Tried to show off the external scenery as well, because I think they've done a nice job here. You can see like we've got little flat blobs, the street next to it, all the lamp posts and the telecom lines. Better get inside the door. So yeah, as I say, they've done a nice job, and anyone that's thinking about getting this, trust me, just do it. Like, I know everyone, you know, as I say, look, I mean, if you look at the exterior or like the cover of the route, you think, oh look, it's the same 166 or 165 we've had before. Like, the sounds are completely different. We've got the announcements, the track joint sounds better. The actual spatial awareness of the sound is a lot better. From left to right, all round, it's so much better. And like I say, it literally makes it feel like a whole new train. So I'd definitely grab it. It's half the price of like the most top tier stuff. It runs fairly smoothly, plenty of services to do. Obviously you've got the tokens as well for the signal boxes and that, which we haven't actually done yet, but I'm sure we can figure that out another time, perhaps do another video at a later date. I think it'd be nice to do like a little retro kind of service down here as well, maybe like a few Mark IIs sandwiched in between a couple of 37s or something, perhaps, I don't know. Maybe that would be a nice video. But yeah, as I say, this is probably going to wrap it up now when we arrive at this station. As I say, thank you very much for joining the stream. Do appreciate it. If you like the video, drop a like. Any comments, just drop them down below. Any requests on like future videos or anything like that, again, just drop it all down below, people.
We
Drop
are
it all
now
down below.
approaching Maidenhead, where this train terminates. Please take
And obviously,
all
if you
your
like the
belongings
video,
with you. Please mind the gap
don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because we'll be back and there'll be more stuff.
On behalf of the on-train crew, thank you for travelling
So anyway,
with Great
as I say,
Western Railway.
I'm going to say
We
my
wish you a
goodbyes,
safe and
but
pleasant
once
onward
we've
journey.
fully arrived into the station and got on the platform, I will be ending the stream. Thank you very much, people.